Hi everybody, it's me, Jordan here, and today I'm going to talk about partners. Now, not all partners are guilty of this. There are some partners on YouTube who are not guilty of it, but there are some who are guilty of it. Now, some of these things that partners are normally guilty of is bragging about the fact they're going to get paid by Google each month, a percentage of ad revenue coming from their Google AdSense account. So some of these partners think because they got that privilege going, they think it makes them better than the average YouTuber will say, for example. Some of them are like this. Oh, I'm going to get paid by Google each month, a percentage of ad revenue from my Google AdSense account. I'm better than you original YouTubers. Some of them are like, Some of them are like that. They will brag about that. They will also brag about the other features, like putting content identification down on their videos. Either they'll brag about, other privileges that they might get that the normal YouTuber or that only the advertiser might have. So they might brag about they might brag about being able to report copyright infringement or something. So they might show up like this. I have the privilege to put content identification down on my content. So I got the privilege to flag things that violate infringe upon my copyright. Now, I don't know if that's true, because I know everybody does have the privilege to report things that infringe upon their copyright. So I don't really know if that's something they would brag about. I think the big thing they probably brag about is the getting money. But here are some things that partners have to worry about that probably the average YouTuber doesn't have to worry about. Now the partner has to stay advertiser friendly. The partner has to follow not just the community guidelines, not just the copyright guidelines, not just the terms of service, but has to follow the Google AdSense guidelines. So the partner has more pressure on him or herself as far as their content's concerned than the average YouTuber that just has to worry about community guidelines, copyright, and terms of service, and that's about it. They got this going. So they're always worrying about how they have to worry about they're going to violate. If they're going to violate the Google AdSense, they're going to lose their Google AdSense, going to lose their partnership by default. Oh, I got to worry about my Google AdSense account. I don't want to lose that. If I lose my Google AdSense account, then I lose my YouTube partnership. Oh my God, yeah. It's another day that I didn't get falsely clicked on or falsely accused of violating the Google AdSense. Yeah. Now, some partners are guilty of it, but some partners are not. You're going to have some partners who think because they're partnered, they're going to think they know how YouTube operates. You're going to have a partner come on and he or she's going to claim that they know how YouTube moderates community guideline videos. Okay? They're going to say they know how YouTube moderates copyright infringement videos. But the truth is they really don't know how YouTube moderates any video content. So they're going to make up stories about how they know. See, it goes to the quantity, and then somebody looks at it, and they got three choices. Either leave it alone, age restricted, or remove it. I know what I'm talking about because I'm a partner. And some partners, not all of them, but some of them are guilty of legitimately violating community guidelines, infringing upon copyright, because they think that they don't have to follow the rules because they think they got some status, so they think that the rules don't apply to them. I kid you not, there actually are some partners out there who legitimately do violate community guidelines and do infringe upon copyright just because they think they can get away with it. Well, I'm a partner, so I don't have to worry about following the community guidelines or, worry about infringing upon copyright. That's for the original YouTubers, because there's a double standard. But at the end of the day, Jordan says the same rules apply to them that it applies to everybody else on YouTube. Partners have gotten in trouble for violating community guidelines and infringing upon copyright. Partners have actually lost their Google AdSense account and lost their partnership. And it's not like and first off, for them to brag about the money they make, it's not like they're gonna become a millionaire or a billionaire, on there. You get a percentage of ad revenue sharing, and it isn't a lot, trust me. You would make more on Social Security disability insurance or Social Security old age retirement insurance or working full-time or part-time than you would with them. Okay? First, if you live in the United States, then half of your earnings is going to go to the United States federal government. And then the state government, depending on what state government you live in, is going to take a percentage of the earning, of course. And if you own any property, if you own property, then once a year, county's going to take some earnings. And if Google has any agreement with the local government, then they're going to take earnings. So at the end, most partners are not going to make that much. So they might brag, "Oh, I'm earning this amount of money," but really, they don't really make that much. Now, there are some partners, not all partners, but some partners out there that are guilty of this. They'll come on, they'll tell you can't criticize you can't criticize partnership, you can't do this and do that because that's how they make their earnings. I kid you not, I've actually had idiots claim this. You're not allowed to criticize partnership. That's how I make my earning. You're not allowed to criticize the way I'm earning. You're not allowed to criticize the YouTube partnership because that's how I'm earning my money. And at the end of the day, partnership is another privilege. A privilege that only some people on YouTube get. Some want it, some don't. But it's still a privilege and you can still lose it. Now, are all partners on YouTube guilty of this? No. But there are some partners on YouTube who are guilty of the things I just mentioned. Okay? So that's it. I'm Jordan. I'll see you later.